Is it Jack Nicklaus? Is it Tiger Woods? Once you start trying to name the best golfers of all time, the list gets really long. New York Times best-selling author Michael Arkush took on the task and established a ranking system. The result is his new book, The Golf 100, a spirited ranking of the greatest players of all time. Michael joins us this morning. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I feel like 1-2 is, I don't know, I've always felt that it was pretty set in terms of it's Jack Nicklaus 1, Tiger Woods 2. Some people would say Tiger 2, but I think by and large, most people would put Nicklaus 1, and you do as well. Tell me why and how he comes out on top in your ranking system.
It's basically numbers. He won 20 major championships, not 18. People have to count the U.S. amateurs he won in 1959 and 61. 19 times finished second, 9 times finished third. His numbers are better than Tiger Woods.
I think the people who would argue for Tiger Woods being number one, they would say he was more dominant in a stretch of time, which he was. He was unbeatable. But that's also kind of his downfall, that once he got hurt and once he kind of fell off, that was it.
Yeah, he was more dominant. If for a 18-hole match, I might very well pick Tiger over Jack, but you have to look at the entire body of work.
Yeah, in present-day golf, it was Tiger and Phil for so long. And Phil, Phil, you had at number 13.
Yes. Phil has 6 majors, but I say he underachieved. He should have won 8 or 9. I can think, and many can think of the majors he threw away. It's unfortunate.
You didn't do separate rankings for men and women, but Annika Sorenstam, obviously, in terms of female golfers, the best. You had her. Where'd you have her?
I had her 26. I had Mickey Wright, a player from the 60s, at number 6 overall as the top woman.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she was incredible. Yeah.
Right. But someone that the casual golf fan right away would say Annika.
Everybody I talk to says, oh, you have Annika number 1. No, I don't.
So tell me, what the genesis of this book was, and first tell me that.
I kept reading these obituaries about players I recognized and followed as a kid, and it'd be like on the ESPN crawl or something there for a couple of minutes, and then I like, wait a minute, I want to read more. So I decided to research more. Simple as that.
How scientific was the criteria that you set? Did you come up with it all on your own? Did you consult other golf fans or golf experts?
I consulted nobody.
Yeah.
Scared.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
So tell me the criteria.
The criteria is I picked 2,000 points for every major win, 500 for second, 250 for third, 100 for fourth, 50 for fifth. I didn't count senior tournaments. I didn't count the Ryder Cup. I didn't count the President's Cup. How do you perform in majors? That's the barometer of greatness in golf.
Rory McIlroy, where did you have him?
I had him at number 25, but Rory, look, we're going to have the Masters next week. If he wins, he's going to move up in the rankings. I'm sure that's his number 1 priority, by the way.
Which guys playing right now are guys that you see have the potential to have those long, storied, legendary careers that could join the likes of Phil and Tiger and Jack?
It's hard to see. I mean, Xander Schauffele won 2 majors last year. Scotty Scheffler, of course. He's still in his 20s. These guys have a potential for greatness. It's just so hard. So few attain that I wouldn't want to put those kind of expectations on anyone.
Did you have any bias going into this of guys that you loved watching that you wanted to be higher, and then once you added up all the numbers, you said, wow, this guy wasn't really
I had to go by the numbers. I had to put my fan life away and just go by what I found out. But
were there any guys that surprised you that you thought, oh, this guy's going to be higher than
yeah, a lot of guys, but I went over the numbers so many times to make sure that I'm surprised Scotty Scheffler didn't make it. I thought Colin Montgomery, the great Scottish player, would make it, but he didn't win any majors.
Are you prepared for the number of emails and texts and DMs you're going to have about telling you how terrible your rankings are and how you missed this guy or that guy?
They're already coming, and all I can say is bring it on.
The book is The Golf 100, a spirited ranking of the greatest players of all time. Michael, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.